Hello, John. Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing great too.
Yeah, I bring
Okay.
my pencil. Just hold on a second.
Sure, it's okay. Take your time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready for taking class.
Okay, just give me one moment. I'll just refresh my system so I'll be able to get the one that you sent me, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has something to do with leisure and hobby because sometimes it really takes time before I'll be able to see it. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, just
Oh,
a second.
okay.
Mhm. Okay. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. But anyway, how was your day yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Mm, I want to say about my preparation uh,
Mhm.
for participating
Mhm.
student mission club.
Mission Club. Oh,
Yeah.
what's that all about?
Yeah. To tell the detail, there is
Mhm.
a Christianity club of a
Mhm.
university student. Uh,
Mhm.
I am a teacher of them, so
Mhm.
every week I should prepare a sermon. So last night I prepared a sermon about uh, suffering.
Mhm.
Suffering, yeah.
Suffering.
Yeah, suffering.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh. Ah,
uh,
yeah, this is about the Holy Week.
yeah, this is about the Holy Week,
Mhm.
and um, so last night uh, when I was preparing the sermon, um,
Mhm.
that was very difficult to come up with,
Mhm.
um, come up with, come up with what I should say to them,
Mhm.
um, because um, at the first time when I prepared someone, that was very easy because that was
Mhm.
about um, why life is hard. But
Mhm.
in the second week, when I prepared the sermon about the suffering, that is very
Mhm.
deeper and deeper subject. So
Mhm.
I needed to ask God what is the uh, you wanted to say to them.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I hang around 30 minutes, around 30 minutes
Mhm.
uh, in the playing ground, and
Mhm.
I finally got some ideas about how to I say. Um,
Mhm.
but when I sent the leader of the Christianity club
Mhm.
a message, he said, "Today we don't have clear meeting." So,
Okay.
yeah. So anyway, yes. So his measures make my heart more easier. Uh. Because actually the sermon is not completed. Mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Instead of saying it was make my heart more easier,
Uh,
okay, the best expression there would
mm.
it made me feel relieved.
It makes me
It made me feel
feel
at
relieved,
ease, or
at
it made
ease.
me feel at ease. Okay,
Make me feel ease. Okay.
yeah, ease like you feel easy, like yeah, ease. So,
Yeah, ease.
or it relieved me, so I feel relieved
I feel
when,
relieved. Yeah.
yeah, when the leader of the Christian club told me that we're not going to have a meeting.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
you
that's
don't have going to meeting. Yeah, right.
Okay. Anyway, let's proceed with the lesson.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing
Mm-hmm.
your experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. I'm happy to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's focus on the question, what was the most
Mm-hmm.
popular sport in your country?
Mm-hmm.
So your answer
Mm-hmm.
was
Uh, I think soccer is the most popular sport in Korea. Since
mm,
the World Cup 2002, Korea and Japan, because that was a cornerstone where we could found our possibility in soccer.
mm, okay.
Mm.
So your statement is good, but
Mm.
I'll point out some corrections.
Yeah.
So the question is really simple. What is the most popular sport in your country?
Mm.
I think your answer is it should be
Mm-hmm.
given this way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is soccer. It
Ah,
is soccer.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
I think, oh, wait. I think it's correct. I think soccer is the most popular. This is correct. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think soccer is the most popular sport in Korea
Mm-hmm.
since the World Cup in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
In
Mm-hmm.
2002. Between.
Um,
It's not in. So that should be between.
mm-hmm.
Between Korea and Japan.
Oh, sorry. The World Cup was held uh, coincidentally in Korea, Japan, but the countries who participating in the World Cup is various. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, yeah.
okay. We
Yeah.
need to clarify then. I
Uh,
think soccer is the most popular sport in Korea
mm-hmm.
since when you really say since, so from that moment,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Right, right.
since the World Cup
Mm.
was held
Was held.
in
Mm-hmm.
2002
Mm-hmm.
in Korea and Japan.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you don't need to say because here.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
just need to add comma.
Comma.
Wait. You know semicolon?
Colin.
Semicolon? Semicolon like this? Like that?
Colin. Okay.
Semicolon. I'm
Semicolon.
sorry.
Okay.
Semicolon.
Yes.
And then that was a cornerstone
Mm.
where we
Mm.
where we
Mm-hmm.
it's not could found because
Mm.
could found,
Ah.
okay,
Yeah.
where
Could
we
find.
found
Yeah.
where we founded
We found.
where we founded
Mm-hmm.
our countries.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's not possibility. Our countries ability
Ability.
to play
Ability to
or
play.
no to join
To join.
the soccer
Mm. The
games.
soccer games.
Yes. That
Mm.
was a cornerstone where we founded. Where we founded. Where we discovered. The
Yeah.
best word I think is discovered.
Discover.
Yeah, where we discovered
Mm-hmm.
our country's ability to join the soccer games. That's it, okay? So if I'm going to say it
Mm-hmm.
with the corrected form, I think soccer is the most popular sport in Korea
Mm-hmm.
since the World Cup in 2002 was
Mm-hmm.
held in
Mm.
Korea and
Japan.
Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. So, may I say about this?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. I think soccer is the most popular sport in Korea since the
Mhm.
World Cup was held 2002 in Korea and Japan. There was a cornerstone where we discovered our country's ability to join the soccer games.
Yes. So you can check the feedback box later, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, number 8. Question number 8. What do you think of computers?
Mhm. Okay. I think computers are very beneficial for humans' life. In the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, it should be for human. I mean, computers must not and cannot replace human resources.
Okay, it's a very bright answer. Just a
Mm,
correction.
mm,
I think computers are very beneficial to humans' life.
mhm,
Okay, you don't need to add apostrophe s there.
mm,
Human is considered collective, all
mm,
of us.
mm.
Okay, so I think computers are very beneficial to human life.
The human life.
Yeah, that's accepted.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm,
and then in the other hand, it should be for human. I mean, computers must not and cannot replace human resources. Instead of saying in the other hand,
mhm.
it should be on the other hand.
On the other hand, okay.
And
Mm,
we need to sum it up because it's redundant. So, on the other hand,
mhm,
computers,
mm,
so you delete everything.
mhm,
Computers
mm,
cannot
mm.
replace human resources.
Okay. Computers
Cannot
cannot
replace
cannot replace human resources.
human resources. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
hmm And number 9. So,
Number
what was
nine.
the question?
The question was, uh, do you go often go to the cinema or theater?
Okay, and your answer was I don't go to the theater recently because of study, but I
Mm.
used to do once a week before.
Mm.
I hope to go to the theater after perfectly finish my master course. Okay.
Mm.
I think there is a good sense there,
Mm-hmm.
but for the correction,
Mm.
it should be
Mm.
um, you can make use of the expression like nowadays, recently. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be better if you used recently here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can put it on the first part of the sentence,
Mm-hmm.
like you would say, recently,
Mm-hmm.
comma,
Mm-hmm. Reset comment. Mm-hmm.
I don't go to the theater because of study,
Mm.
but I used to go to the theater,
Mm.
but I used to go there
Mm. Go there. Mm-hmm.
once a week.
Once a week.
Okay, but
Okay.
wait, you said before.
Mm.
Wait. Recently, I don't go to the theater because of study.
Mm.
But before, so you cut before
Mm. But
and place it after but. But before,
mm.
I used to go there once a week.
I used to
Okay?
go there once a week.
Okay, so the correct statement should be recently I don't go to the theater because of study, but before I used to go there once a week. Okay?
Really? So when because if I say, uh, I typed my question.
Mhm.
Mm, I used to go there. Should I say like that? But before I used to go there.
Yes. Hmm.
Uh, ah, because uh, if
Yes, you can do that.
if
Yeah, because it's redundant.
uh, uh, it means A before B. So sorry, I closed the
Mhm.
door.
Mhm.
Oh, just now I saw a fire truck in our school. Um,
Why?
I'm not sure so why, but I guess maybe a fire on the dormitory uh, that old
Mm.
old dormitory.
O-
Yeah.
okay, here. I need you to look at the sentence here at the chat box. That's the correction.
Yes, I don't visit because of my surgery, but before I used to go for there once a week. Ah, mm. So how? Uh, because
Mm-hmm.
I have a on hesitation uh, in using before. Cause before when we use before a, for example, a before b, that means uh, a is before b. A is former thing and B is later. Later things.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, that's the exception.
Yeah.
I think
Ah.
that's the exception in grammar.
Mm.
Remember, this is spoken English. So
Mm-hmm.
recently, I don't go to the theater because of my studies. But
Mm-hmm.
before, you're talking about before then. So if
Mm-hmm.
you don't like to go use before, it'll
Mm-hmm.
be better if we use then. But
Mm-hmm.
then,
Mm-hmm.
I used to go there once a week. So this is the substitute sentence. But both are the same. But for
Mm-hmm.
you to feel more comfortable, then you can use then rather than before.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, I don't go to the theater because of my studies. But then,
Mm-hmm.
it means way back in the past, I
Mm-hmm.
used to go there once a week.
Oh.
Okay, but
Ah.
it's the same meaning.
Ah. Because also, sorry, I also have hesitation in using then, because
Hmm.
if we say A and then B, A is former and
Mm.
B is later.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You're talking about processes, but
Uh,
this time we're using then and before to indicate the past.
oh,
Then,
really?
if you are not really comfortable, then all you need to say is, but
Uh,
in the past,
mm,
then just write down the meaning. But in the past,
mm,
I used to go there once a week.
mm,
So I changed, but it's the same. It's just that in this sentence,
mm,
we are
mm.
actually using then and before to indicate the word past.
Ah, okay. I should study about this because sometimes every time when I saw this kind of grammar, I couldn't uh, analyze what they really mean. Ah,
Hmm.
mm-mm,
Okay.
mm,
Although there are some, I think you're talking about prepositions. Okay.
Proposition.
Like sequencing.
Ah,
Yes, it can also be used to show sequence, the
mm-hmm,
sequence that or processes
yeah,
that
right.
A comes
Yeah,
before B.
yeah.
Yes, you're
Mm,
correct for that. That's the
mm,
general rule.
mm,
But here,
mm.
I am not using then and before as a preposition.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
Okay, I got understood.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
There.
Mm-hmm, mm,
Okay. And
mm-hmm,
then you said
mm-hmm,
I hope to go to theater after I finish.
mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
After I
Ah,
perfectly finish, right?
okay. How about, sorry, how about change this sentence after perfectly finishing my master course?
That's also good. You used the word perfect as an adjective. I hope to do, go. I'm sorry. I hope to go to the theater after I perfectly finishing my master course. But I need to correct something here regarding the structure.
Mm,
So you should say I hope to go to the theater
mm,
after I perfectly finished
mm.
my master's course. Okay?
Ah, okay, okay.
So finishing is present. You're still doing it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
It's progressive.
Yeah.
So you should put an ed there. So I hope to,
Mm.
and also you need to add go. I hope to go.
Mm.
Wait. I hope to go to the theater.
Go to the theater.
You need to add an article, the theater there. So if you check your answer,
Mm-hmm.
this will be the answer. There you go. Okay?
I have to go to the theater after Pop Factory finished my master course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's go to
Mm-hmm.
question number 10.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
So for question number 10,
Mm.
what kinds of films do you like best?
Ah, okay. Sophia, could
Mm-hmm.
you give me more explanation and feedback fast or now? Because I couldn't understand using finished. Why use finished? Because I'm still study. It is not finished. Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-mm.
When I say I am finishing,
Mm-mm.
I am
Mm.
finishing
Mm-mm.
my work.
Mm-mm.
Okay, it means that I am working now.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I am
Mm-hmm.
presently working.
Mm-mm.
Working.
Mm-mm.
So that I can finish.
Mm-mm.
I can finish my work. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But when you say this one, your statement here, the answer here is like you are hoping that it will happen.
Yeah. Mm.
But of course, you said here, I hope to go to the theater after I perfectly finished my master course.
Hmm.
We used finished there because you cannot go to the theater unless you finish that thing. That's the logic behind.
Ah.
How can you go to the theater if you are still finishing your course?
Ah, yeah. I mean, because finished, the structure is the past.
Yes,
Cause of that.
but the statement that you're trying to say is a plan.
Mm.
It's like this. It's like if I give you an instruction,
Mm.
you cannot eat your food
Mm.
unless you finished your task.
Okay.
I
Mm.
used finished, right?
Yeah.
But still, you need to finish it before you can eat it or eat your
Mm.
food.
Ah. Okay.
Do
So,
you get the logic behind? So it
bec-
has something to do with logic. The
yeah.
logic behind this is you cannot do something if
Mm.
you were not done finish if you're not finished doing something.
Mm.
So you need to use finished rather than finishing. Finishing means progressive. When
Mm.
you say progressive, it is still happening.
Mm. 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 Okay. Mm. Mm.
That's the answer. It is still happening.
Ah. Okay.
Finishing.
Yeah.
You are still doing it.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Mm.
Clear?
Yeah. Clear. Ah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because if you're still confused,
Ah,
um,
because
okay.
because as I said, I'm not concentrated on using the finishing because
Mm.
but I have curiosity between finish and finished.
Mm.
But yeah,
Mm.
but as I understand you what you mentioned, that's like using if I were a butterfly, yeah,
Mm.
I will go to the mountain freely because I am
Mhm.
not a butterfly. Because I don't have I couldn't be a butterfly, so it should be used um, past structure, right?
Mhm.
So in case of finished my master course, because I'm not finished master course,
Mhm.
so I should use finished.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Maybe maybe I can understand. Maybe.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Okay, just to
Yeah.
clarify,
Yeah.
if you use verbs ending in ing,
Mm.
it means that you are on the process. It's present progressive.
Okay.
On the process. It
Yeah.
is still
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah. Still happening.
Because you cannot say that you can go to the theater
Mm.
if you and you cannot say it's perfectly finishing.
Mm.
It means that it is still happening.
Mm.
Do you get my point? So if it is still happening,
Mm.
then how can you go to the theater if you are still finishing it?
Yeah. Okay.
It's like doing two things at a time, which is
Mm.
really impossible.
Yeah. 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 Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so
All
let's
right.
now move on to question 11. Do you often watch TV? What is your favorite program?
I
And your answer there,
I want to give you a reminder. Is
yes, it's already time.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you so much. Anyway, we will continue with this next meeting, but I will post the corrections on the feedback box, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're
Uh,
welcome. Have a great
bye.
day, John.
Yeah.
Bye.